So I had the choice of rather coming to Cape Town or to go to Australia and play grade cricket there. Having Cape Town being a really good and enjoyable place, that sort of was a bit of a no-brainer for me, and to really work specifically on my cricket and go back to sort of drill work and just hitting lots of volume of balls. So yeah, chose to come to Cape Town for that. I'd spoke to a couple of my Essex teammates who had done some work with Gio, and they had said obviously some really good things, and I really wanted to work on some technical things, mainly to do with my trigger. And I thought Gio, being a very good specific coach, I thought he'd be a good man to work with. I feel like personally my outcomes have been fantastic since I first came. My trigger was very big when I first got here, and I've shortened that down quite consistently now. And we've been doing lots of drill work just on focusing on me hitting the ball as late as possible and making sure my contact points are on point. And the improvement in 6 weeks has been, what I think, fantastic, and I'm feeling in a really good place going into the English summer.
Any highlights for you of your time here?
Cricket-wise, or? No, just the general facility has been fantastic. First half of it was inside, mainly working on my drills, and then having the opportunity to train at Western Province and using some really good net wickets, and the vineyard, which has also been fantastic, has given me a really good foundation and setup to go be successful. I think it's mainly the coach wanting every single one of his players and knowing exactly what every single one of his players wants to get better at. Whether that's a professional coming over and working with, let's say, if it's 2 pros coming over, or if it's an under-13 kid who's just finding his way. The coaching, you can tell that they all care, and they don't treat people differently. And then the general just sort of ideas and new things that I've heard that I wouldn't have actually heard about from any other coaches. It's been very eye-opening. Well, the backlift sort of thing is a massive thing for, well, I know the coaches here, cocking their wrists and getting their hands up as the ball's released and as it's in the air. There's actually been some evidence that we found on some batters around the world whose hands are really low and they haven't been successful, and the people generally with their hands up and a good solid bat swing, they're the people that are generally more successful. And that's something that I've been working on, trying to get a nice smooth backswing, and the improvement in 6 weeks has been fantastic.
Any last advice for any other players thinking of coming to Cape Town?
Get yourself down to the TCA. I definitely recommend it. It's obviously, it's an amazing place. The weather's always good, and it's a fantastic place to sort of learn your trade and become a better cricketer. What I've actually been keeping a journal throughout the whole time I've been here, where I've been writing down any sort of mistakes I've been having in the nets, or any sort of things that I want to work on. I've been having private chats with my coach Gio, just generally how I go about my cricket. But more importantly, if your foundations in life are good, then you should have no real excuse to fail in cricket. So if you work on a good foundation, being a good person and sticking to your guns, then you can't go far wrong.